Welcome back to our channel. Success awaits you. In our second video related to physics, we will be discussing some scalar and vector quantities and some fundamental quantities of motion. This video is a build-up to our next video, which will be about equations of motion. So before that, we need to discuss some properties. So let's start. Scalar quantities are quantities that are described by a magnitude, or you can say a value, a number. They do not have direction of action. For example, 10 centimeters, 50 seconds, 7 liters, and 3 kilograms. Vector is a term that refers to some quantities that cannot be expressed by a single number. That is, vectors are quantities that have both magnitude and a direction. They are represented through an arrow. Now moving on to our second topic, which is motion. An object is said to be at rest if it does not change its position with respect to its surroundings with time. The examples of rest include stopped cars, sitting, standing, fixed clock, etc. An object is said to be in motion if the position changes with respect to its surroundings and time. The examples of motion include running, moving vehicles, swimming, etc. Now talking about types of motion. Number 1, translatory motion. Motion in which all points of a moving body move uniformly in the same direction. For example, motion of an arrow from the bow. Number 2, rotatory motion. The motion that occurs when a body rotates on its own axis. For example, the motion of the Earth about its own axis, fan blades, Ferris wheel, etc. Number 3, vibratory motion. When a body moves to and fro about its mean position is called vibratory motion. The examples are pendulums, swings, tuning forks, etc. Moving on to distance and displacement. Distance is the total movement of an object without any regard to direction, while displacement is defined as the change in position of an object with respect to direction. Distance is an scalar quantity, while displacement is a vector quantity. Their unit is meter. Now, for example, take 2 points A and B. The gray and yellow line shows distance, while the white one is displacement, because the gray and yellow one are 2 random paths to point B, while the white line specifies a direction. Speed. The distance covered by a body in unit time is called its speed. It has no particular direction. Mathematically, speed equals total distance covered upon total time, or v equals s upon t. It is a scalar quantity, and its SI unit is meter per second or meter second inverse. Uniform speed. If a body covers equal distance in equal interval of time, that is, you can say 1 meter covered in 1 second. Velocity. The rate of change of displacement is called velocity, or you can say that the distance covered in unit time by a body in specified direction is called velocity. Its formula is change in displacement upon time taken, or v equals delta d upon t. It is a vector quantity. Uniform velocity. If a moving body covers equal displacement in equal interval of time, its SI unit is same as that of speed. Acceleration. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Can be calculated as acceleration equals change in velocity upon time taken, or equals Vf minus Vi upon t, where Vf is final velocity, Vi is initial velocity, and t is time taken. Acceleration is a vector quantity. Its SI unit is meter per second square. When the direction of velocity and acceleration is in the same direction, it is positive acceleration, and if it is in the opposite direction, then it is negative acceleration or deceleration. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.